Do you struggle to perform skill moves in PES Mobile? Do you want your favorite player to go brrr and score screamers like this? Then watch this tutorial video till the end.
Scotch Move versus Double Touch.
Alright guys, so welcome to the tutorial. This is definitely something that I uncovered just recently. Thanks to you guys in the comments. I was quite skeptical about this. I thought that it is quite impossible. So here you go. You can now perform the skills that are the same controls. Pretty much it used to be the same controls. It's very close for the players like Kubo, Fernando Torres and Kylian Mbappe. So here you go, Kylian Mbappe. He can do the Scotch move, this skill move, and he can do the double touch. And before that, I obviously thought that the double touch and the Scotch move are being activated using the same control. It is quite fraudulent. It is still quite fraudulent, but in reality there is a way where you can perform only the Scotch move, like you do over here, if I want to, of course, and only the double touch. And for Kylian Mbappe it's a little bit more difficult because sometimes it also activates either crossover turn or scissors feint. He has a lot of skill moves, but for instance Fernando Torres it is a little bit more straightforward. Over here, let's see, Fernando Torres has the same. Oh no, what a sliding tackle from a goalkeeper. Okay, let's give the ball to Fernando Torres. So Fernando Torres, he can do the same Scotch move. Very annoying, because Scotch move isn't really that effective, and definitely when you do the double touch it is quite fun when you're beating your opponent, especially when he's rushing you, trying to tackle you, and you're just passing him by as there is no defender at all in front of you. So for Fernando Torres as well, if I want to perform the double touch, always I can perform it. If you want to perform the Scotch move, I can perform it. Now it is double touch all the time over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you can do that. And I was quite frustrated. I thought that it is impossible. It is still quite difficult to do, especially when you're playing online games. And this tutorial is of course for online games. My examples are from online games, except for this where I'm showing you that in training how I'm doing that. Thank you guys for suggesting me to try it out in the comments, and definitely it works. Secret to a different technique when you're executing, and of course I'm playing on the classic control. There can be a little bit different way to execute those if you're playing advanced, and advanced is great if you want to learn more skill moves, because there's a lot of hidden moves in there. So what I do to perform the double touch, usually with a player who can perform that by default, is I'm pressing dash, and as you can see here on your controls using the handcam, pressing dash and type and swiping the joystick in the direction of my run. So I'm not doing it in order to activate the dash dribble, but I'm pressing dash as I'm just nudging the ball slightly, dash and then swiping it, and he performs double touch. If the player has the Scotch move, quite annoying Scotch move, he is performing that. So in order to evade that, for instance, Fernando Torres, Kylian Mbappe and Kubo, and I think quite a few other players as well, you can name those in the comments, you need to perform this swiping motion in the direction of your run, but slightly towards the angle. This is not necessarily 45 degrees angle, because as you can see, Fernando Torres, he can be performing this in-out bounce, which is a default skill for every player. But if you're doing that and sliding it slightly to the angle, and you can even see how Fernando Torres is actually changing the direction of his run a little bit. And this is ensuring that he's performing the double touch for sure. Same goes for Kylian Mbappe, and let us give the ball to Kylian over here. And you can see with Kylian Mbappe, he is obviously liking to perform anything else other than the double touch in this instance. So with Kylian Mbappe a little bit more different, but it's still possible. So for instance over here, I'm performing double touch again. Oh man, double touch, double touch, double touch, double touch, and it is still possible, but it is a little bit more different and difficult, of course, if the player has much more other skills like, I don't know, crossover turn, he does scissors feint as well, so lots of different skill moves, but you got the idea. So in order to activate this Scotch move, if you really want that, and some people are saying that it gives you some boost when you're running, you can actually evade your opponent's tackles by doing the Scotch move. That's perfectly fine, but if you're actually trying to activate the double touch. All you need to do is just swipe, not exactly in the direction of your run, but it should be slightly shifted in one side or the other, and of course accordingly the player will be changing the direction of his run. Now you need to take that into consideration. It is a little bit not that convenient, but it is what it is, and now you finally can use the skill moves of your favorite players, be it Fernando Torres, Takefusa Kubo or Kylian Mbappe, and ensure that they are not being tackled just because you're doing this stupid Scotch move that pretty much everyone hates, but it depends on the situation, and I'm pretty sure so many situations where you're trying to perform double touch and it was activating the Scotch move. Now you can. I hope this tutorial was clear. I hope it helped you out, and make sure to check out other tutorials. And of course, if you're new to all of that and it was pretty confusing for you, make sure to check out my double touch tutorials and my other skill move tutorials. There is a lot coming in the future, like finesse dribbling, shielding as well. I'm preparing those, and if you're enjoying the series, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace! So this video is brought to you by the Legends Club. Become a member and claim your perks right now. The link for mobile is in the description below.